Well, here we are at the Yacht Club. It's both a sad day and a happy day, but more happy than sad. We had an accident. Probably all of you have heard about the fire at the Yacht Club. And this is our Commodore Jack Ingalls. And Jack, you probably were the first sailor that got word of the fire.
Yes.
And how did that happen?
Mary called me. Mary called me and said that there was a fire at the Yacht Club and you probably ought to go down there, and that's what I did.
Yeah. And when was that?
It was Friday, we think Friday night, August 29th, about 6:45 that she called me in that area.
All right. And so when you came down, what was the condition of the rescue boat?
The rescue boat was in bad shape when I came down. The top side of it was totally gone. The covers were all gone, the electronics were all gone. The only thing that was left are the two pontoons that the boat floats on. Otherwise, everything was destroyed by the fire.
And the pontoons were rather warped, especially on the inside where the fire was.
There were places where they were cracked almost through the whole pontoon.
So they weren't salvageable either.
Nothing was salvageable.
And CJ, how did you hear about it?
Well, shortly after Mary called Jack called me, and I thought he was kidding me at first. And he says, "No, you really got to get down here." So we piled in the car and we all got here.
Well, that security camera up there caught pretty much the whole thing. Mm-hmm. And our security department clipped out the relevant part that goes from the beginning of the fire toward the end. Mm-hmm. That clip runs about 30 minutes, so we're not going to show the whole thing, but I am showing the pertinent part of it.
Oh, that's good.
There was a very brave person that you can see in the security camera that came up and they used the hose that's always there, and they made a significant move on getting it out before the dock became involved.
That was Laura Field. Laura's mother lives here at Cypress Cove. It's Beverly Field.
Okay.
When Laura drove by, she said that she saw the fire. She came back, parked, and sat in the car for like a minute thinking of what she should do. But when she jumped out of the car, she ran down the dock. She ran to the head of the dock, and this is where I would have done differently. I would have stood at the front of the dock for a couple minutes and said, should I go down there with that fire raging like it is? She didn't hesitate. She ran down the dock. She took the hose off from the dock, ran down the dock.
And I was driving around the corner. I saw big smoke, and then I looked and realized it was black smoke. My first thought was somebody was actually using the grill. And I was like, oh, good for them, using the grill. And I thought, that's an awfully big lot of smoke for grill, so they must not be having a good day with the grill. And so I slowed down because I wanted to just check, and I saw, as I sort of came around the building, the Yacht Club building, I saw the fire. And I said, oh, that's not good. So I happened to be on the phone with my mom, Beverly, to let her know that I was there and about to pull up. And then I said, hey, call security. There's the little boat's on fire. I'm going to run over and see what's going on, see if I can put it out. So she got to work doing that. And I ran over there. And luckily there was a big hose, long hose there, and grabbed it and just turn it on full blast to start it.
Yeah, do you have firefighting experience?
No, not at all.
Well, you sure knew how to do the right thing, and we think you play a large part in containing the fire to the boat, that it didn't spread over the dock.
Yeah, that was my worry, that the battery was going to continue to get worse. I thought maybe we were past the point if it would, explode or anything like that. So I was, of course, that was my worst thought. And then I sort of was worried about the rest of the structure, So I thought, I'm just going to stay here until someone shows up with the right equipment. And we got the fire extinguisher, and I just said, make sure you douse the heck out of that battery more than the other fire. Get the battery. Once the battery's out, then everything else will go out. So I'm just happy I was there, and I'm just really pleased. And I love Cypress Cove, and my husband jokes that I have more friends over there than I do my own age because everybody's just so nice. So it was my pleasure, and I'm looking forward to hanging out with the Yacht Club this year.
Yeah, we're looking forward to having you, and just a big, sincere thank you for your willingness to jump right into the fire.
That's right, literally. My pleasure.
The fire, once she got going on the fire, it went out really pretty quickly. Probably 5 minutes was all it took her to put the fire out. And it's a really good thing that she happened by and did that, because we think that had she not done that, we would have lost the whole dock. Because when you look at one of the dock posts down there, it was bubbled and it was brown and it was starting to get ready to go on fire. And so we think that if she wouldn't have done that, we'd have lost our whole dock. So she's definitely a hero.
Yeah, I think those of us that are familiar with the motor and you watch the video, it's quite obvious that it started up in that little controller handle.
Yes.
Because explain what you do when you bring the boat in and why that controller would be so high up in the air.
Well, when we raise the motor up and down.
Yeah.
We put it down when we're out in the pond rescuing a boat or something like that, and then when we come in and we're tying the boat up, we raise it all the way up so that it's out of the water, so it doesn't get weeds and algae and that kind of stuff on it.
Yeah, because remember at one time we had barnacle problems.
Yeah.
And we didn't want that to be growing on the actual motor housing.
Yeah. But that explains why when you start to watch the fire that it's actually up above the boat.
It's up really high.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, now, what's the answer to that? How do we replace that boat? And I found it rather interesting to hear how you found out the original cost and the date that the boat was purchased.
We have the Yacht Club has a storage closet on the 3rd floor. And in the storage closet, we have a 4-drawer filing cabinet where people have been putting stuff in it forever, ever since the Yacht Club first started. So we went up and looked in there and finally found in the bottom drawer a folder that was all the original paperwork from the original Craig Cat. And they bought that boat in 2015. In 2015, they paid $3,400 for it. And they had a drawing, or they had a thing for donations to pay for the boat, and they paid for the boat out of all donations. Now that $3,400 boat is $8,000. So things have gone up a little bit in the last 10 years.
And that's virtually the same boat. It's not like we've gone to some Cadillac or something like that.
No, of the boats that they build, this is the base model. This is it. This is as inexpensive as you can get.
So here we are at the Yacht Club today. And what the heck is the date today?
Oh my gosh.
You would ask us?
You're asking a bunch of old guys what the
It's
date
the
is?
13th.
13th.
It's the 13th.
13th.
Of September.
Of September. Yeah.
2025.
2025. Yeah.
And we're expecting the arrival of the new boat, and we want you to see that too.
Great.
Looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks good.
This is where our little thing is.
Oh, that's where the storage thing is. Good idea.
Except it's up here. So this motor is totally different.
Oh, that's good news.
It's not a switch type.
Okay.
The old ones were switch type.
Yep.
That's electronic speed control,
Oh, okay.
which is also a new design. And of course, it's got a button on the top of it.
Yeah.
If you push the button, it tells you how much how much is left in the battery. Oh, that's the battery gauge on. Yeah. New hull design this year. Brand new hull design.
Oh, yeah?
Does it drain completely?
It's gonna do the same thing as before.
Oh.
I guess you notice the performance difference most on the gas models. But like for instance, the nose is much more stout.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you hit a dock with that, I'd be worried about the dock. I'm gonna take this and just run it right in.
Okay.
All right.
That's fine.
That's fine. Do you need us to help you at all going down the hill?
I don't think so. I think it's probably gonna take itself
Okay.
at a certain point. I've done crazier stuff.
Okay.
Haven't we all?
Da, 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 da.
I didn't even have to look.
It's a pretty thing.
Yeah. It's so bright and white. Wow, look at that. Why don't you make a high-speed pass, Jack? That water you saw on your right is all down.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Faster than the old one?
I think so.
No wings though.
Oh,
We'll be able to rescue much faster.
we will.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a thing of beauty.
Yeah, you actually put a wake on it.